All right, so let's learn about the perfect brow. I'm here with Sky today, and I'm gonna be teaching her how to slay the brow game. Are you ready?
Yes,
Okay,
let's
do it. So right here I have the brow definer, and I love this because it's got a flat edge. Okay, first step I always like to do is brush the hairs down. Why? It's because you can see where we kind of have to go to. And then we're gonna start a little definement at the top. So I start off with a line at the top. Little short strokes. This already, it's like one tiny little stroke and it's already giving you a little bit of lift. We like lift. We hate gravity. So short strokes, working my way to the front of the brow. And get that arch in. The arch is important. The arch is what's gonna give you that power. Give it that height. And now it looks a little like, that's a line at the top of my brow. But look, we brush the hairs back over it, and it looks like a nice defined brow. You got so much fullness and naturalness going on already that if you carve it out completely, it can be a little bit too much, unless that's what we're going for. For like a day-to-day basis, this is everything because you do have that structure and you do have the definition, but it's not like, oh my God, that's a brow, right. You know? So this is step number 1. Fairly easy, right? Think you can do it?
I think so.
Yes, girl.
Brush down.
Yes.
And
brushing down. Get that arch in. And then give that little bit of tail some body too. When we look at this side, see how kind of rounded out the tail here?
Okay.
That gives you that body. And when we look at your side, see how it kind of swoops in here?
Right.
You kind of want to give it that curve.
Okay.
All about curves. Yes. Exactly. Brush it up. See how that gives you that structure for like a day-to-day brow?
So
good trick, right? Good job. Okay. For the bottom, we're basically going to do the same.
Okay.
So first we're going to brush the hairs up. Your brows are fierce. You don't need anything. So we're just going to sketch in a little bit of definition at the bottom. So just like we did before, a little line.
Okay.
Let me connect that tail real quick. If you feel like your nose looks a little bit too wide, bring your brows in a little bit closer, and it's going to give that optical illusion of a smaller nose. Pro tip. Feeling confident? Mm-hmm. Good. So focus on creating a new line at the bottom of your brow. Exactly. Don't forget about that arch. Yes. Try giving it a little bit more body right here. See how it's looking a little like... Good job. Okay, so usually if you have a more sparse brow, now I would go in with a brow mousse to fill this in. But she's gifted and she didn't need that. So we're gonna move straight towards the next step. So we're taking some brow gel, Control Freak, right here. And I like to start off by sort of like the center and then working my way to the tail. So right here, I place it and I do a little wiggle and pull. And continue doing this into the tail. Try giving it some structure right here. So brushing the hairs a little upwards. Favorite part comes right now. You put the brush like this. So you would apply it like that. Then we're gonna flip it. You're gonna drag the front of your hairs towards your nose. So we pull the brush like this and kind of pull it towards the nose. This is gonna drag the hairs into a upward position. And then we get, might be a little bit extreme at first, so then you're like kind of shimmy down. And that gives you the perfect upward stroke of the brow. All right, think you can do it?
I think so.
There you go.
Thank you.
Swoop him up. and then kind of tame it down. Yes. So right here, I like to place them flat. See,
Okay.
like that? The last step we're going to do is a little bit of cleaning up work with the concealer. Again, she's gifted with beautiful full brows, but there are some people that aren't. That's me. So we're gonna grab a little bit of concealer and a concealer brush. Pick up a tiny bit. I work it on the back of my hand, and we're just gonna clean up underneath, just to give it that sharpness. I kind of create a new line up against the brow line to give it that sharpness and precision. And as you can see, I'm barely using any product. This is also one of my favorite tricks because sometimes, you know, still gotta tweeze your brows a little and you're not in the mood. This concealer will sort of hide the hairs that want to stay a day longer. So we're just creating that sharpness with this. There you go. Nice. And that is how you just slayed your brow game. Got a good apprentice over here.